but something more. It was a love that felt destined, as if we had always known we would find each other in a place like this. We were wide-eyed dreamers throwing our bags onto moving trains to chase the next city, our hearts open and our minds full of espresso-fueled conversations. We talked about everything and nothing, as young lovers do. What we wanted to be, what we were, and what we thought we might go, or where we might go. John was Baudelaire to my fiery youth. He was soft-spoken and very complex, and yet when we laughed, it felt like the whole world could hear. The magic of those days could only exist in that space between youth and reality, where everything felt possible, but just a little out of reach. And then we had to go home. Returning to Los Angeles was a different kind of shock. The warmth of our European days couldn't withstand the weight of the secrets that we carried. Our love, once open and free, now had to be hidden again, compartmentalized like everything else in the city. The masks came back on, and we were no longer the wide-eyed travelers lost in each other. We were two teenagers caught between the straight, the gay, and the awkward ambiguity that Los Angeles demanded. Our affair was kept in hushed tones, and as much as we tried to make it last, the distance between us grew. I wanted to hold on to the passion, to all those dreams, to the youth that still lived in the both of us. But the world had different plans. In the end, the memories of our time together became the only thing left. We were young, we were in love, and for a brief moment, we were everything to each other. But the world doesn't let you stay there. The sun may shine brightly for a time, but eventually it sets. And when it does, all that remains are the shadows, long and stretching over that horizon. And so we said goodbye, not with words, but with the quiet understanding that some things are meant to be fleeting. We were no longer the teenagers on trains, bound for unknown cities. We were just two souls trying to make sense of a world that was asking us to grow up too quickly. But I remember it, those days in Europe, that love, that magic, and in my heart, it still shines like the sun, a moment in time that will never fade. So, I don't know, maybe you get an idea of kind of why I'm a bit maybe fonder of that chapter than perhaps others, especially if you read the book. You know, the stark contrast between chapters. Unlike my current book, Bouncing Betty, a tragedy in 4 parts, which is, I don't know, not more consistent, but a bit more solid and maybe a little bit more linear. But anyway, I wanted to share with you today about that book and that young man and the circumstances surrounding the, I guess, risk that I took writing both that chapter and, of course, the entire book as we went into in the beginning of the show. So that's it for today. I know it was a departure, but I don't know. It's just something I wanted to do, and it's out of my system now, much like the book and Hollywoodland. And so, meantime, take good care of yourself, as I always say, and be good to those around you. Tomorrow, same lineup. I'm actually getting a sound system in for the show, so you won't have to hear this sort of echoey loft reverb anymore. It'll be, just you and I, a little bit less grating on the ears. So I love you. Bye.